Just played a pretty solid ball game all the way around for the most part. I feel like Isaiah got off to a little bit of a slow start. Give LSU's offense credit; they did a nice job the first couple innings, and but we kept answering. Martin tied it up with a home run there in the bottom of the first, and the second inning we're down 2-1, 2 quick outs, and then I think Nesbitt got a base hit and Opitz hit the first pitch off the back wall, and we all of a sudden we're up a run, and seemed like Isaiah settled in after that, and started throwing the ball over the plate a little more, getting ahead of the hitters, and then obviously we put together a couple of nice innings, and it was good that Isaiah gave us six good innings, and we had a chance to get him out at about 95 pitches or so, and but it was just it was a good ball game for us, obviously.
You lost so many power hitters off last year's team, but you hit a lot of home runs this year. Has there been any surprise the power of the team showing?
I would say the guys that are hitting home runs, not necessarily. We thought Kenley was going to hit some more home runs this year. I didn't know he'd get to double digits. We thought he'd get close. He does a nice job of fouling off pitches and taking pitches and getting some good pitches to hit. And but we've hit a few here and there, and a lot of times the second half of the season when your team usually hits them, warms up a little bit, guys are in a little bit more of a groove offensively, seeing the ball better. But I don't even know how many we have, but every now and then it's nice to hit some and put up some quick runs, and that's what we did tonight.
Yeah, Dave, you don't usually beat LSU by this kind of margin. I mean, it had a little different feel to it.
Well, I just think that we put up a couple of pretty good innings there, and that we had Isaiah going, and I think they, maybe on the pitching side for them, they felt like that, they were going to save some guys because they've got guys down there with more experience at pitch tonight. I mean, Beck's one of their better guys. I mean, numbers wise, I don't know, why they brought him in, but he did slow the game down a lot. I mean, yeah, I mean, either way, whether we're on the good side of that score or not, that's not a normal game for us in LSU.
What was it that Isaiah was able to do after that kind of slow start?
Well, he started getting ahead of hitters. He just kind of relaxed. It's almost like, at the beginning of the game, he wasn't throwing the ball really where he wanted to, and got behind. And Smith, the first hitter of the game, kind of gets a jam shot, and then it's kind of on from there a little bit. But I've said this many a time this year that Campbell, a lot of times in the past, he might have given up more runs, but he's learned how to get out of those jams, and he just gave up one. And then obviously they had a home run in the next inning. You just tip your cap to Cabrera. He's a really, really good hitter, probably one of the top hitters in our league. And home runs don't beat you a lot of times. It's those three.
Went out to talk to him on the 3-1 pitch, I think.
Who did?
Casey Opitz went out to talk to him, and I think the next pitch was hit hard. You know what that was about, or what he might have said?
I think they were just getting their signals right because there was a runner on second, and I don't know if there was, Casey felt like that the runner on second might be noticing something and signaling some things to the hitter. So he didn't tell him to throw it down the middle so he could hit it out of the park. I can guarantee you that.
LSU got that run in the first, took a little bit of the life out of the ballpark, and then Martin got the hit. How big did you feel that was?
Well, I think any time that, obviously you're playing a team like LSU, you're playing a team in the league, and it's the first game of the series, and they punch a run in on your, your Friday night, so to speak, pitcher, your game one pitcher. It can make you start thinking a little bit. Maybe that's what the crowd was doing. I don't think there was any panic in our dugout whatsoever. We hadn't even hit yet, but I think when Martin hit that ball, obviously, it made it lit the crowd up a little bit. But we're confident. We've been playing pretty good, and this team, I've said it a lot. They feel like that they're never out of a game, and they'll fight you.
What's the key to facing Walker?
Well, he doesn't. In the past, freshman year when we saw him, he didn't throw the ball in the middle of the plate. He threw it on the outside corner and the inside corner, and he threw a pretty good changeup. And he's a good pitcher. Obviously, he sat out last year recovering from surgery on his elbow, and now he's back, slowly building up. So when you get a pitch to hit, you got to hit it. If he's working ahead of you all the time, he can make quick work of an offense and have some quick innings. So tried to watch him as much as I could this year. We all have, video games or whatever, and watching him on video or in games. And he's had some really good innings, and he's had a couple innings when he's given up some runs. And we just need to do a good job like we've been doing.
Opitz' home run surprise. I guess that's just his second.
Yeah, he jumped all over that fastball, and he was looking fastball in, and he got it. And it was no doubter when it left the bat. So yeah, it surprised me a little bit. Because all of a sudden it was on 2 pitches we scored 2 runs. We had a single and bang. Hilliard's having a good inning. He got 2 quick outs after they had just taken the lead, and then Nesbitt battled a little bit. I think he got a base hit or walked or whatever he did, and then bang, first pitch.
When you look at Kenley's RBI totals, I know he's got home runs, but it's not just home
Yeah,
runs.
he's got 40-some RBIs, and that's why he's hitting right behind Heston in the 6 hole, because if Heston doesn't get it done, hopefully Jack will. And he's gotten a lot of big hits for us this year.